Is it better to run on a treadmill or outside on the pavement? It's the age-old question, and the truth is there are pros and cons to both. We're going to break down 3 pros and cons of running on the treadmill. Pro number 1, the difficulty level is the same. The question of difficulty level always arises when it comes to running indoors versus out. People assume that running outside is empirically harder than logging miles inside on a treadmill. However, research has proven that setting the treadmill to a 1% incline accurately reflects the same energy costs of running outdoors, so it's just as effective as long as you add a little incline. Pro number 2, it's easier on your joints. The smooth cushioned belt is more forgiving than hard pavement or cement. Running on a treadmill can help reduce some of the impact on your joints and the body as a whole. This can be especially helpful when rehabbing or coming back from an injury. Make sure you ease your way back to the road following an injury by alternating treadmill and outdoor runs a few times a week instead of going cold turkey. And pro number 3, you can simulate race environments. Many of the more advanced treadmills allow you to create your own unique course profile, which you can use to simulate the exact course you're training for. Even if you're not training for a race, you can switch up your workouts by choosing a certain terrain or trail from around the world, depending on the options, to make it feel as though you're half a world away. You also have no worries about weather, temperature, or terrain issues while running on a treadmill, which can mean everything if you live in a very cold or wet part of the country. Con number 1, you could lose your agility. Although the treadmill might provide your joints with more cushion, you don't get the added benefit of running on uneven terrain or pavement. Even if the ground outside might feel flat to you, it never truly is. Therefore, your foot and leg muscles are constantly making small adjustments to adapt to the changing surfaces. These adjustments are great for coordination and balance and will help improve your ability to do everyday things. While treadmill running can help improve your overall fitness, it won't mimic the real-life situations that are simulated through running outdoors. Con number 2, you don't work as many muscles. Because there is a machine powering the belt, the muscle mechanics differ when you run on a treadmill. Outside, you typically rely on your hamstrings to finish the stride cycle and lift your legs behind you, almost kicking your butt. But on a treadmill, the propulsion of the belt does much of that work for you. You use your quads to push off, but your hamstrings aren't firing as much as they would if you were running outdoors. If you're only running on the treadmill, be sure that you're also doing cross-training to work the muscles on the back of the legs, including your hamstrings and glutes. And the third con, it's boring. There are no two ways about it. Running inside is boring, even if you have the best playlist or you're watching TV. It's just too easy to look at that clock directly in front of you and see that only 30 seconds have passed since the last time you checked it. When running outside, the time naturally seems to move faster because you are literally covering more ground. Plus, you set a literal finish line for your run and see it getting closer and closer as you approach. This provides you with a more natural sense of distance and will give you that extra push to finish strong when you feel like giving up.